We gonna do this comeback. We gonna do it the right way. Play me some pimping, man. I'm just gonna vibe out to the music for a little bit and let some time pass because there's gonna be a lot of strong language in this video and I ain't trying to get demonetized. I got a list of bullet points to help me out with this video. This is my official return to YouTube. I'm back full time. This is my 2023 channel update. We're finna do it big this year. We are not about to have another year like 2022 where I barely uploaded. Ain't gonna be no more of that shit. We're gonna talk about my hiatus. We're gonna talk about all the goddamn copyright and community guideline strikes I done got. So far I've gotten 2. I'm sitting on 1 right now. Actually just got out of YouTube jail. We'll talk about it. My new upload/stream schedule, which is essentially my old upload/stream schedule. I'm actually adding in the stream schedule, but the upload schedule is pretty much the same 3-day upload schedule I had before, but I completely ignored it and just freelanced all my uploads and just uploaded when I felt like it. Ain't gonna be no more of that. I'm getting back on schedule. We got some returning series, and we also got some upcoming vids that I'm actually gonna record today and tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. This video might go up today. It might go up today. Are you ready? I think we're ready. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting here in the dark. Well, 6 months ago, I left y'all in the dark. I went on hiatus and I didn't say shit. All I said was I was experiencing burnout and a lot of it. And while completely true, that ain't the whole story. See, the burnout started in 2021. And with that burnout also came a lot of stress and anger towards YouTube for all the bullshit they've been pulling. We're gonna talk about it. And then came new jobs, new gigs. I started working with a company called Charm City, and I also got back into doing AV. And I've been going back and forth, doing both of those. Going back and forth, sometimes doing them both at the same time, and that shit took a lot out of me, man. 10-hour shift after 10-hour shift after 10-hour shift. Some of them 11 hours, one of them 12, one of them 15 hours. And that burnt me out even more. It burnt me out even more so than I already was on YouTube. And it's bad enough I didn't even have time to record, let alone edit and upload. And then came this damn community guidelines strike. As if I didn't have 5 other strikes before this. This is my 6th goddamn strike, man. I've had a total of 4 copyright strikes since 2015. 4 copyright strikes and now 2 community guideline strikes. One of which landed me in YouTube jail. I couldn't upload a stream for a week. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and turn this light on, and we're going to go with a complete timeline. We're going to start from 2021. And I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version just so I can save some time. There will be no cuts in this video. This is going to be completely raw footage. If the video ends up being 30 to 40 minutes, by all means, because I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit to say, man. I'm going to be loquacious than a motherfucker in this video. I get it from my grandma. Blame her for that. God rest her soul. God damn this shit, bro. Yep, your boy got a ring light now. Boy got a ring light now. This shit bright as hell. God damn. I got a ring light. I got microphones now. You know what I'm saying? So the lighting is better. The sound quality is better. This one's not on. It's on the charger. I got a bell. You know what I'm saying? I know some people's gonna accuse me of jocking XJ's money style. I've been thinking about getting a bell for a long ass time, but when he got one, I'm like, damn. I see I wasn't the only one that had that idea, you know? I mean, I did take a couple things from Chase over the years, but I've expanded on it. And I started doing my own shit. I started this channel acting like Chase. That's the funny thing. I was acting like Chase. Trying too hard to be Chase. And then when I started to be myself, that's when my channel really clicked and it really started to take off just a little bit. No pun intended. Rest in peace to Takeoff, by the way. Easily the best Migo in the group. Quavo being the face of the group. And I guess Offset being the brains. I don't know. Rest in peace to Takeoff. I wasn't the biggest Migos fan, but it's still another brother gone at the end of the day. Rest in peace. We need to stop this gun violence shit for real. Let's talk about the hiatus. Let's not go off topic. Let's start from 2021, and I'm gonna give the Cliff Notes version at the same time. 2021, I had started doing TikTok compilations around this time, and I'm gonna get back to that once we talk about the copyright strikes. Um, I was desperately in need of work. I've been trying to find a job for the longest time, especially coming out of the pandemic. 2020 was an awful year, especially the way Trump was acting. But we ain't gonna talk about Trump in this video. I'm not even gonna give y'all a classic "fuck Trump" at the end of the video because people are snowflakes nowadays, and they believe Trump is gonna save America. They believe he's gonna make America great again if he gets voted in as president in 2024. Bullshit. People only want him in office so they can get that free money. They want another PPP loan. They want another fucking what's them shits called? Stimulus checks. They want another one of those. Free money is free money at the end of the day, but you got to look at the big picture. Motherfucker almost started a war with Iran. Did you forget about that? I didn't think so. You got to think of the bigger picture. It's more than just money. Once you get your lazy ass up and get a fucking job, you'll make you some money. But I was in desperately need of work, and after a couple months, I'd actually finally found a job with Safeway. I put in application after application after application, got rejected every single time, and you don't know how much that hurts to get rejected every time you put in an application, and you are truthful as fuck on these applications, bro. For some reason, I feel like these jobs, these companies, all these corporate companies, they all operate under systematic racism. If it's not white, it's not right, I'm guessing. Maybe I should pull a Tiffany Haddish from now on and apply to jobs and check off white. Because putting African American, or even what I've been doing lately, putting two or more races, because I am biracial. I'm black and Native American. Both sides of the family. Native American is a race, if you didn't know. They call it American Indian for whatever reason. There's nothing Indian about Native Americans. That's just some bullshit that Christopher Columbus came. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that's something that he came up with. That's something that he called our people because he sailed to the wrong fucking place. His drunk ass supposed to be going to India. He was colonizing India, but he came to America, called my people Indians, even though we're natives to the country. If you know your history, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They straight up lied to us in school, and when I found that out, I was pissed. I can't lie. Anyway, like I said, I was desperately in need of work, and I kept getting rejected with all my applications, and I kept getting the same dumbass email. Sometimes I even got to ignore it, but when I got the email telling me that I was rejected, that's when it really pissed me off. They kept saying, "Oh, you've been strongly considered. Your application has been reviewed, and you've been strongly considered. And unfortunately, we decided to move on to another candidate at this time." How about you candidize these nuts in your mouth? Why won't you hire me? I even put in one of my skills that I am a quick learner. You need somebody that is quick in the mind. You train me well enough. I learn this shit as I go. It's only going to take like maybe a day or two before I actually get the hang of it. You know how long it took me to figure out how to build a trust? Doing these AV jobs, you know how long it took me to figure out how to build a trust by myself? Because nobody would help. Yeah, but once I got the hang of it, I got better at it. My last AV job was back in November 18th. Not the 18th, it was a few days before that. Because November 18th was the loadout. We did the setup a few days before that. And I built that whole damn trust my damn self. She was secure and everything. All the bolts was tight. I didn't take that bitch apart, I'll tell you that much. I wasn't about to sit here and fucking break my damn wrist with them 2 socket wrenches. Got me fucked up, but that's neither here nor there. I finally got a job at Safeway. January 28th, I get hired. The 29th, I go in for my my computer training. And then I go back on the 1st for my position training. I started off as a home shopper, making $11 an hour because it was a VA in the behind on everything. As much as I love VA, y'all motherfuckers need to get with the time, man. Y'all need to get with the times. Raise the minimum wage, bro. 11 an hour ain't shit. Especially how high rent is nowadays. Then you got subscriptions at the same damn time. You got car notes. You got cable. Well, who the fuck owns cable anymore? I mean, if you got Sling TV, you wouldn't need cable. That's besides the point. After about a month and a half I went from home shopper to courtesy clerk. In other words, I was working in the front end department. You know what I'm saying? I was helping our customers. Most people think that working as a courtesy clerk, all you do is push cards. A whole lot more than that. We're gonna talk more about that when I tell that story time. That's gonna be my next story time, the next upcoming story time. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna talk about my journey, my whole 10 months working at Safeway, the good, the bad, and the downright hilarious. I still have the list and everything. At least I hope I do. I hope I do. Do I? I hope I didn't delete the shit. I hope to God I didn't. Wait a minute. We out. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, cool. I made this list all the way back in March of 2022. Type of shit I see at work is what I called it. Yeah, we got the good, we got the bad, and we got the downright hilarious. So yeah, that's gonna be one of my upcoming videos, and we're gonna have some fun with that. We also gonna shit on the coworkers that gave me a hard time. It was a cool 10 months while it lasted, but I had to get the fuck out of there because they was on that bullshit towards the end of my time there. Mostly because, and this is the only thing I'll spoil for you. I can't call it, I might spoil it in the words of Carlos Miller. It's the only thing I'll spoil for you. They got mad because I got a second job. If you was paying me well and giving me the right amount of hours instead of giving me 3 hours shifts and only paying me $9.50 an hour, I went from making $11 an hour as a home shopper to making $9.50 an hour as a fucking courtesy clerk. And the courtesy clerk has more duties than just about every other position in the store. We are the busiest people in the store, yet we get paid the least amount of money out of everybody. That is bullshit, James. They got mad because I got a second job working with my cousins doing TV installation. And I was going back and forth doing both of those at the same time. And bitch gonna say, I'm trying to figure out whether or not we should turn me. I'm like, did they not tell you that I had a second job? Because she thought I skipped 2 shifts. She thought I no-showed 2 shifts. When I clearly told the front-end manager that I wasn't going to be there. He even gave me the days off personally. But didn't even bother to tell the store manager. And she got mad and tried to fire my ass because this motherfucker didn't tell her that I had a second job and I was going to be working that job those 2 days. And then the bitch had the nerve to say, I don't give a fuck about you having a second job. This is your main priority. Bitch, I make $9.50 an hour. Fuck you mean it's my main priority. I started to slap your monkey ass. Come on, man. Don't get me started. Have me going up. I'm gonna sound like my damn mom. You playing my emotions if you want to. Get your ass chopped in the throat. Kevin Hart style. Anyway, let's fast forward to May. No, it wasn't May. It was March, not May. March. Fast forward to March of 2021. And I know my sister don't want me putting her business out like this, but this played a part in the depression state and the grief and stress, burnout, etc., etc. First, I lose my auntie to breast cancer. We got to go meet her for the last time. I didn't think it was going to be the last time. Unfortunately, it was. We got to go meet her for the last time. I had a few laughs with her. I kind of made her cough when she left. I wasn't trying to do that, but I reminded her, this was one of my favorite memories that I have with her because her name is Nancy, and I used to call her I used to call her Aunt Nasty. You know what I'm saying? This is before I started saying Aunt and Auntie, but I used to call her Aunt Nasty because I couldn't say Nancy, and we had a good laugh about that. And that was the last time we spoke. Last time I seen her. A few days later, she passed away. And then while she's in the morgue and, the coroner's getting her body ready for the funeral, another tragedy happens. My sister was in Florida with her boyfriend and his older sister and baby sister and the person that was driving the car. The person that was driving the car, I don't know if he was directly related to them or if he was just a driver. I don't know. But apparently he didn't get enough sleep the night before and he fell asleep at the wheel and wrecked the car. I don't know if he passed away or not, but I know my sister almost passed away in this car wreck. And that shit fucked me up. Because I didn't know if she passed away or not. Until I got word that she survived and my brother-in-law, I love you, bro. Thank you. Saved my sister's life. Unfortunately, he lost his two sisters in the car wreck. God rest their souls. I didn't know him personally. I never met him. I wish I did, but didn't get the chance to. But they both passed away in that car wreck. My sister ultimately made it out of it. Barely. Because where the wreck happened, I mean, obviously Florida is gator country. And from what I heard, it happened near a swamp. And it was either one or two things that was going to happen. Is either she would have died on impact from the wreck, or she would have survived from the wreck but ended up getting eaten by a gator. I don't know which is worse. Yeah. She was in the hospital for about a week, I think, anyway. Maybe a week and a half. And she came home. She was on the walker, and I almost cried. I can't lie. I gave her a big hug without trying to hurt her, because, you know, I'm a big guy. You know, so I'm a big guy. I'm a little heavy-handed, you know, with these small ass hands. I'm a bit heavy-handed, you know. But I gave her a hug. I mean, I almost lost her, you know. Losing a grandparent is one thing. Losing a cousin is one thing. Losing a best friend is one thing. And I've lost many family members, and I've lost many friends. Losing somebody that has lived with you for 20 plus years now, I probably would have let out, bro. I can't lie. I would have let out. The last time I was emotional, because y'all know I'm introverted. I hide all my emotions. I keep to myself. You know, I don't go out at all. I just do me. Sometimes when I'm stressed or I'm depressed, you can't really tell because I'm a good ass actor. You know what I'm saying? That's just the Aquarius in me, and that's the introvert in me. I hide all my emotions. Last time I was truly emotional was when I lost my grandmother. I was deeply saddened by the fact that she passed away due to breast cancer. I was deeply heartbroken that insurance couldn't pay for her medical bills. While she was on life support, we had to pull the plug. And at the end of the night, it was too late. Yeah, I had to sit there and watch her die, man. And it hurt. It hurt, but I hid my emotions. I didn't bawl out until I got home. I came in the room, closed the door, laid down in bed, and I just cried. That was the last time I truly cried. Now, had I lost my sister, I don't know, man. I'm just glad she's fine. I'm glad she's still here. I'm glad Brother still got somebody to hold on to. You know, he got a shoulder to cry on whenever the anniversary comes up. Brother, if you're watching this video, you ever want to hang out, you ever want to talk, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. That's one thing that I'm good at. I'm good at consoling people. I am. Whenever my mother's birthday comes around, or the day that she passed away, the anniversary for that, I console my mama every time. Or whenever one of my aunties' birthday comes around, like my Aunt Bunny, you know, my mama and her were close. You know what I'm saying? Sisters to the end. Even my Aunt Carol, who passed away last year as well. Whenever any family member who she was close to, whenever their birthday comes around or their death anniversary comes around, she balls out of tears, and I'm there to console her every time. You know what I'm saying? That's my mama. I gotta do that. As a man, I gotta do that. It makes me sad just to see her in that state, man. And I know I'm gonna be the same way when she eventually passes away. But I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about none of my family members passing away. Shit, I almost lost my cousin not too long ago. Got shot in the chest. Called me while he was in the hospital. I was in there asleep. He called me while I was in the hospital. I'm like, the fuck you doing in the hospital? He said, I got shot in the chest. I'm like, the fuck? All this shit that he's been getting into. Out here trapping out, if you will. I'm gonna tell you right now, Kobe, if you're watching this video, I'm gonna need you to chill out with that shit. For real. You already know motherfuckers can't fight no more. And even if they can fight, they don't know how to take an L no more. So they're gonna retort to a gun. Just by you getting shot, that should be your lesson right there. Stay the fuck out the streets. Stay your ass in the house, man. You'll be safer there. You wanna rap? I don't know. I think he got his own studio in his apartment, so You want to rap? Do that shit in the comfort of your own apartment. Don't be outside trapping, shooting dice, and getting in the beast with random motherfuckers that you ain't got no business getting in the beast with. That's the last thing I need is to lose another family member due to gun violence. I lost my cousin Kenny Bay back in the early 2000s due to gun violence. I hardly knew the dude. I didn't even know him. I never even met him. I just knew that he passed away due to, his wife talking about it. And I don't even think she even liked talking about it. I just heard her talking about it, and that's just been on my mind for years now. I wish I'd met the dude. He died due to gun violence. I don't know what the hell he's even for. And quite frankly, I don't even want to know. I just know that it was probably due to something stupid. I lost my cousin Stan, who wasn't really a cousin, more like a play cousin, but we treated him as family. He was one of our neighborhood best friends. He was one of my homies. We was cool peoples. He was here one day, then the next day he wasn't. He came back, visited his parents, got into an argument with some people, boom, shot him dead. Went to his funeral. It was one of the ghettoest funerals I've ever been to, being that it was a hood funeral. I've never seen so many shirts with somebody's face on it in my damn life, bro. We need to put an end to this shit. No more gun violence, bro. Corb, I don't need you to be the next person I see in the fucking casket. Chill the fuck out. Let's fast forward to June of 2022, and we'll end the hiatus part on this. But this is pretty much all I got left to say about that. Mid to late June of 2022 is where I actually started to go on hiatus. I wasn't trying to, but I ended up doing it anyway. And I just didn't upload for weeks on end. I did make several comebacks, but I would end up going right back on hiatus. Working with a company called Charm City and working with all these different AV companies, that shit it took a toll on me. It shit just took me out, bro. It took me out. I was already getting burnt out on YouTube from running this channel for 8 years, and now as of December running the second channel for 3 years. That shit takes a toll on you, man. And then when you start doing still work, doing these big ass stages, building multiple trusts, and it's a lot of trust, bro. It's different than AV Trust. AV Trust, they use nuts and bolts. Charm City Trust, they use pins and clips, and all you gotta do is just hammer them bitches in and then put the clips in, hammer those in too, and you good. Nuts and bolts, you gotta use 2 socket wrenches, but that's neither here nor there. It's a lot. Every shift is about 10 hours. The loadouts are just as long. It takes just as long to take all this shit apart as it does putting it together. 10 hours to put all that shit together, 10 hours to take it apart. We've set up for many celebrities. We set up for Motley Crue. We set up for Paul McCartney. We set up for Lady Gaga, who has some weird ass fans. I'm gonna get to her in a second. We also set up for Elton John, of all people. I mean, even having that honor is pluses all mine. That shit was amazing. I didn't get to work the concerts. I wish, but man, back to Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga, yo. I can understand somebody like Elton John being forced to do a double encore, but Lady Gaga, bro, her fan base is wild as hell, bro. I need to get some laughs in because we've been emotional for the past couple minutes. I need to get some laughs in. This bitch had like a double or triple encore. They told me to be there at a certain time so we can get ready for this loadout. And when I got there, the shit was still going on. It was at Nationals Park. If you went to that concert, we set that up. And we was out there for about 2 hours waiting for this shit to be over with. Crowd was still in there cheering and shit. Music was still going. And then when it was all said and done, the crowd started to file out, and I seen so many emo-ass people. Most emo people and the most gay people I've ever seen in my damn life. No homophobe shit. I don't mind gay people, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with gay people. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a homophobe back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up around a lot of gay people, and I ain't like that shit. You know, I don't swing that way. You know. But as I got older, I started to appreciate gay people more because they be the life of the party. They some funny ass people. Except for when they be walking around here with their whole ass out. I mean, I seen dudes wearing fishnet and thongs, bro. And this dude, I'm not even gonna say it, I'm gonna let Dame Dash say it at the end of the segment. This dude came out, and I didn't even know it was a dude at first. I thought it was a random white girl. Dude had his whole ass out. I had a Teddy Ray moment, God rest his soul. I had a Teddy Ray moment. I'm like, damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. And then he turned around and like, oh shit, that's a dude.
Pause.
But yeah, Charm City, it's amazing. I'm getting back into doing AV. And I'm actually getting better at the whole AV thing. You know, I say most of the time that, you know, whenever I do AV, I don't really know what I'm doing. Half the time I just go with the flow. Now I somewhat know what I'm doing. All the complicated shit, I let the people that know what they're doing take care of that shit, and I just walk around and find something to do. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. That's pretty much why I took the hiatus. But now I'm back full time, and I'm grateful for all the love that y'all been giving me over these past couple months. I'm happy to be back. I got a bunch of videos coming soon. And we're gonna talk about that first. We'll talk about the Strike Slashes. That's gonna be a big ass rant. Let me go back to my channel update folder. All right. So we're gonna do upcoming vids and return to say. Actually, no. Let's start with the upload/stream schedule. That'd be the quickest one. So, long time ago, I put myself on the schedule, and then after about a few weeks, I ended up completely ignoring that schedule and went back to the freelance uploading shit that I've been doing. So, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or if I'm going to be too busy on those days, I'll switch up the days and go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. As far as the streams go, I'm going to do Tuesday and either Tuesday and Thursday or Tuesday and Saturday. I'm looking more towards Tuesday and Saturday in case I gotta upload on a Thursday. If I upload on a Tuesday, I'm still gonna stream on that Tuesday. But as far as the upload times go, I'll say look for me anywhere between 5:30 p.m. because I don't upload in the morning. I never do, unless I'm uploading on the second channel. Second channel, I upload at any time, whether it's 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the goddamn morning. I upload at any goddamn time. I will flood your damn sub boxes with that channel. I got a bunch of walkthroughs coming up on that channel. A couple walkthroughs that I'm working on right now. I'm gonna talk about that in the upcoming vids. But the upload times anywhere between 5:30 and 8:30. Look for me on YouTube. Make sure you have your notice on. You know what I'm saying? The stream schedule. I'm still trying to figure out the timing as far as the stream goes. I want to stream at 7:30. I want to stream at 8. I want to stream at 9. I don't know. I do want to go up on the timing as far as the streaming goes. As far as how long I stream, usually I would do about an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna boost that up to 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours if we having a good ass time. So I'm gonna be streaming a lot more often. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more often. 3 days a week for uploads, 2 days a week for streams, maybe 3 if I feel like it. I just don't want to burn myself out again. Returning series reactions are coming back this week. The Life of Jay, my story times. I don't know about vlogs. It's been a while since I vlogged. Honestly, I don't really care for the vlogs anymore, for real. I don't really go nowhere, so, you know, me being an introvert and everything, there really ain't no point in me really vlogging. I mean, technically the story times are kind of vlogs. I guess that counts for something. But the story times will be making their return this year. And like I said, we doing it big in 2023. Life of Jay will be returning. Reactions are coming back. Oh, because I abbreviated these. I didn't type them all out. I abbreviated them. JHRFM. That is Jay Nova Reacts Funny Moments. You're going to get a bunch of montages this year. A whole fucking heap. You know what I'm saying? At the rate that Chase has been uploading his montages, I'm going to do the same thing. Now, I'm not going to go crazy with it and do 3 montages in 1 week. Nah. No. With me getting ready to start going back to work soon, because shit been slow these past couple months, I'm not even going to have enough time to even do 3 montages back to back. I'll say at the very least you can get like 2 montages a month. Funny Moments Volume. Did I do? What was the last montage? 18? I believe that was Crash Bandicoot. I'll be doing Funny Moments Volume 19 this week. I'm probably gonna work on it either tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'm gonna try to have it up by Friday or Saturday. If I don't upload it Friday or Saturday, the latest it's gonna will be next week. Before Wednesday, next week. Another returning series is something that I haven't done since 2016. It's called A Little Chat with Jay. Earlier in the video, I talked about, gun violence just a little bit, me almost losing my cousin due to him getting shot in the chest and being in the hospital for a couple days because his ass want to be stupid. We're going to talk about gun violence. That is going to be the first topic. I was going to talk about sleep paralysis, but it hasn't been happening that much lately. That's going to be one of the episodes. But the first episode, we're going to talk about gun violence because with everything that's been going on, this shit needs to stop. We're losing a lot of rappers. We're losing a lot of brothers in the game. We're losing a lot of people due to suicide by, that shit needs to stop. Guns need to go. If guns can be banned in the UK, then why shouldn't they be banned in the US? We haven't heard about Trump talking about gun control. We haven't heard about Biden talking about gun control. Maybe they believe in the Second Amendment. Y'all, a lot of y'all motherfuckers, y'all completely ignore the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Want to be a snowflake every chance you get and get offended over some old bullshit. But want to completely glance over the Second Amendment. I feel like life in the U.S., or life in the world as a whole would be so much better if the Second Amendment wasn't a thing. The right to bear arms needs to go. That shit, you gotta go. Seize all the guns, even take the guns from the cops. Show the motherfuckers how to use a goddamn taser. We'll talk about it. Below the Chat with Jay will be making this return. If not this week, then next week at the earliest. As far as the upcoming vids go, I'm actually going to record some reactions sometime today and tomorrow. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 today, and then I'm going to do 3 or 4 tomorrow. And when I get off work on Wednesday, because I work Monday and Wednesday this week, when I get off work on Wednesday, I'm going to do the next story time, which will be my journey, my time working at Safeway. Which I originally called Type of Shit I See at Work, but I can't call it that no more because I don't work there no more. And the next Funny Moments, volume 19, will be the Manhunt montage. I'm going to be working on that all this week. And I'm going to try to have it up by this weekend, if not next week. Go over to copyright history. 2015, I get my first copyright strike. 2017, I get my second copyright strike. 2019, I get another copyright strike. It's like I get a strike every 2 years. 2021, I have my fourth and my final copyright strike. Now this is around the time, because I don't remember what I got copyrighted for in those other ones, which is why I'm just blazing past them. But the fourth one I remember vividly because I did a TikTok compilation. This is when I started doing TikTok compilations. I did Trey Rags, which is my highest viewed TikTok compilation on this channel. 218k views. It might be more now. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I did London Charles first. That was the first one. I did that one, and then I did Jason Banks comedy, and then I did Randy's comedy, and then I did Trey Rags, and then I did a couple randos. Pause the way that sounded. The Jason Banks comedy one was up for about a month, and then all of a sudden, boom, taken down. Shit went poof. It got taken down. I don't know if Jason himself struck the video, or maybe that's YouTube's fucked up ass copyright system, because that shit's been fucked up from the jump. Since 2013 when they first introduced it. Yeah, they took that video down, and I ended up with a copyright strike. 3 months go by, the copyright strike disappears, which this is the only thing I like about the copyright system, is for your channel to be at risk, you have to pile on strikes. Whether that be copyright or community guidelines, you have to pile on strikes. So you have to have multiple strikes at the same time for your channel to be at risk. If you get one strike and you be careful for the 3 months that you got it, like I'm trying to be real careful right now. My current strike, I got a community guideline strike right now, and that shit don't expire until March. I got it in December. This might be 4 months. When did I get it? Yeah, it expires March 20th. I got it in December. December 29th is when I got it. So right before the new year, starting off the new year on some bullshit, they took down a video for child safety. It was a video called Kids Doing Dumb Shit. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this shit expires on the 29th. So that's December, January, February. Okay, it is 3 months. Okay. That math wasn't mathing for a second. So yeah, March 29th is when it expires. So you got to be real careful when you got these strikes. Otherwise, you end up with another one. So I got to be real careful what I react to. This is why I don't react to music. You know what I'm saying? All these copyright claims I get already, eventually it's going to lead to a strike. I might have to go through my channel and delete some old videos, because That's the whole reason why I keep getting these copyright strikes in the first place. And community guideline strike. This is only my second community guideline strike. The first one, would you believe me if I said after they took that Jason Banks comedy? Wait, was it Jason Banks? What the fuck is his name? I don't know. You know, Derek, who's misunderstood, has an infatuation with firemen. Yeah, that Derek. Always on some sus shit. Yeah, I think it's Jason Banks comedy. If I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that comp got taken down. I got a copyright strike. 3 months go by, shit disappears, and not even a week goes by, and I get another fucking strike. This time a community guideline strike. For what? I don't know. I got a warning, and I'm gonna show the screenshot. Let me go and screenshot this shit real quick. Okay, go ahead and put it up on the screen now. Wow, look at this. This was August 28th, 2019. They gave me a warning for, I believe this is a Hoodstagram compilation. Shout out Edu TJ, formerly known as TJ Top Chef. I reacted to just about all of his Hoodstagram compilations, but I deleted most of them due to how YouTube's been fucking my channel with these copyright claims and copyright strikes and community guideline strikes and all this shit. I was trying to avoid all of that. I think he deleted all his comps too, so because they was hitting him with that shit too. So they was fucking his channel the same time they was fucking my channel. YouTube was pretty much having a threesome with both of our channels without our consent. So YouTube basically raped both of our channels with these damn strikes. TJ, if you're watching this, bro, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Now you see why he don't really upload that much. I mean, he'll upload a gameplay video every now and then, but he don't really do YouTube as religiously anymore, as religiously as I do. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm still here, but I feel for my brother, you know what I'm saying? My VA brethren. This one right here, December 29th. This one expires on March 29th. This one was for a video called Kids Doing Dumb Shit. It was basically a compilation of kids doing exactly that, doing dumb shit, just making us laugh. Kids do dumb shit all the time, and it's funny to us. It is absolutely funny to us, but they flagged it for child safety. Why they flagged it for that is beyond me. Kids hurt themselves all the time, but at the end of the day, they get themselves right back up. Fuck you mean child safety? Every strike that I've had since 2015, I have appealed them. They've all gotten rejected, even with the detailed explanations. I talked about fair use. I talked about how these are reactions. Every copyright strike and community guideline strike I've gotten were for reactions. The only exception was that TikTok compilation. That was the first time I've gotten a strike, but it wasn't for a reaction. Anytime I get a strike, it's always for a reaction. It's always for an old ass video. That's from like 3, 4, 5 years ago. Honestly, I say turn the copyright system completely around. If you're gonna flag somebody's video, let it be a recent video and not something they did fucking years ago. Everything I did years ago up until now is completely under fair use. Specifically my reactions, everything I do is under fair use. I even explained that in the appeals, and it's like everything went through one and not the fucking other. They just ignored that shit because they're fucking tone deaf to their own damn rules. This is basically YouTube, and not to mention, most of my claims that I've gotten, they rejected within about a day or two. This current community guideline strike that I'm on right now, this is my second one. They rejected that shit in like 2 hours. If that ain't bullshit, if that ain't fucked up, I don't know what is. That's basically YouTube's way of telling me that they're actually tone deaf to their own fucking policy. That's YouTube's way of telling me I have an ear infection and I can't figure it out. You heard of Chris Christopherson? Well, I'm pissed Officer. Jay's asking for us to take his strike off again. We're gonna tell him how we feel. I'm just saying, man. YouTube, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together because y'all are killing my fucking motivation, bro. This is one of the other reasons why I went on that hiatus when I did. They are royally raping my channel right now. You can't even say the R word on YouTube, but bitch, I will. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this on up like a condom. I'm going to take this off for a second so I can hit the bell again. Turn that one on. I'm going to wrap this on up like a condom. That is your channel update. Your boy is back full time. Final fucking link. And yeah, fuck Donald Trump will no longer be a catchphrase. I will be saying fuck at the end of every outro, but it's not going to be for Trump anymore because it's not like Trump is going to amount to shit anyway. I got what I wanted out of that. I wanted to piss people off with that. I wanted to offend people with that. And quite frankly, I did my job. If you got offended by me saying fuck Donald Trump, good. If I wanted to, I would keep saying it, but I want to keep my viewers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to appease everybody, and I'm going to switch the Trump name with the YouTube name. So, as always, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck YouTube.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.